Friends, I know it seems like a dream coming true if you become an RBI Grade B officer. So many perks, so many facilities, but with facilities come responsibilities, and I hope you have heard that responsibilities entail certain restrictions. So in this video, we will be discussing all those restrictions that will be put on you if you become an RBI Grade B officer, and we will also be clearing some of the myths with respect to these restrictions. But before moving ahead, let me tell you that EduTap has come up with this wonderful guidebook which you can utilize as far as your preparation for the RBI Grade B exam is concerned. This guidebook consists of certain things which you might not find anywhere else, like previous year's solved questions are provided over here. Decoded syllabus is there, previous year questions right from 2019 till present, and also all the important topics which you should focus on, what are the resources that you should use for your preparation, wonderful strategies which you can utilize in your preparation for the exam. All of this is given in this book. So I would suggest, if you are preparing for the RBI Grade B exam, you should definitely download this book. You can download it by clicking the link given in the description of this video, and you will get this particular book in the PDF format. Okay, so here we are discussing in this video all of those restrictions that will be put on you if you become an RBI Grade B officer. Okay, so as I already told you, you get a whole lot of responsibility, you get a whole lot of facilities, but yeah, there are certain restrictions. The first one would be trading is not allowed. Okay, when you go for working at RBI, and generally you see that if you go for a nice government job, you get a whole lot of money, right? And people have this plan in their mind that if they get money, they will be definitely wanting to trade, and that too short term trading is something that many people like, right? So I would like to tell you, once you become an RBI Grade B officer, right, you become a manager there, you are not allowed to go for trading. With trading, I mean short-term trading. Okay, this is because you will be having exposure to a whole lot of information with respect to all these banks. Obviously, RBI deals with all the banks, so their financial information will be available to you. Not just these banks, the banks have given loans to so many companies, isn't it? The financial information, the information related to what financial transactions those companies have done, everything will be available to you. All these things are, I would say, enough or sufficient so as to extrapolate in which direction their share stocks would be moving. So in this way, you are having insider information, and insider trading is something that is not allowed by SEBI rules and regulations. So that is why short term trading is something that is not allowed when you are working at RBI in this manner, okay, becoming a manager there. But does that mean that you cannot invest your money? No, I didn't say that. You can go for long term trading, like you want to invest your money for 5 years, 10 years, like that. You can do that. You can also invest through mutual funds, but short term trading is something that will not be allowed. Okay, so that was the first restriction. Moving to the second one, there are restrictions on social media activities that you can perform, right? So let us say RBI is giving its views on a certain topic, and if I talk about topics, there are certain sensitive things like financial inclusion, then we have unemployment, these things. If you are giving your personal views on this, and that too in an extreme and contradictory manner in what RBI has given, so that is something which is not allowed. Okay, so here you need to be restricted on these topics at least while moving ahead, as far as giving your views, airing your views, personal views in this regard is concerned. Why is it so? By this restriction, it is because, just think about it, you are working in an organization and the organization is giving its views in a X direction, but you are saying that no, Y is correct. Will that organization actually like this thing happening? No, isn't it? Same goes with RBI, and that is why you cannot give your personal views, that too very contradicting and extreme views on these sensitive topics. Does that mean your entire social media activity is restricted? You can go for posting your trip photos, don't worry, right? You can even post your photos of your family, friends, and different activities, functions that happen, right? You can post those particular personal photos on social media, but not air your views in a very contradictory and extreme manner right? So that is not allowed. Then coming to the third one, you cannot do a part-time job. People think once we gain some skills, we will be doing some part-time job and trying to earn a little more in the free time that we have. Okay, so that is not allowed if you are working at RBI. This is because again you have a whole lot of information with you. Of course you gain skills, but you have a whole lot of sensitive information with you, and while working with other organizations, there might be chances that you may spill out some of the information, and that is something which is not allowed obviously. And so doing a part-time job might not be allowed if you are working at RBI, if you are a manager there. Okay, so that thing is not allowed. Part-time job is not allowed. Of course you will gain so many skills, and I would say RBI is already paying you really well, so why not think of growing within RBI itself? Okay, you can grow in RBI really well, you can gain so many skills, and for gaining some of the skills, going beyond your boundaries, RBI may not pay you for a few things, but yeah, you are gaining wonderful skills and you can definitely grow internally. Okay, that is definitely allowed, right? I hope this restriction is also clear. Now moving ahead, you cannot go for any political alignment. This is the last one that I would like to highlight. So you historically you must have heard many things wherein different RBI governors were at tussle, or you can say having slightly different views with in regard to certain things in comparison to what the government has. Okay, so this is natural because of the mandate itself, right? Also some of the RBI governors have written in their books with respect to this, and based upon that only I'm talking over here. So if I talk about the mandate, Government of India has the mandate of growth. Okay, Government of India has to grow, while RBI, Reserve Bank of India, has the mandate of growth plus stability, right? It also wants to have stability in the particular economy. So let's say RBI increases the interest rates, let's say to 7 or 8%, right? Like that. So in this case, what is going to happen? The interest rates in the economy will also increase. Many people might not take the loans, money might not flow into the economy, and this would be good to create a stable economic condition, but that is not conducive for growth in the economy. Okay, so in that manner the mandate itself differs, and because of which we can say there are differing views, right? So this thing creates a restriction on your working, wherein you cannot go for giving your personal views, right, on certain political issues. Also you cannot participate in the political rallies and all, right? So these are some restrictions that you need to keep in mind. So I hope all of these restrictions will help you in going for taking a informed decision with respect to this regard becoming RBI Grade B officer, and I hope I have been able to clear all the myths. It is not a complete restriction, complete prohibition. There are certain restrictions in certain directions on these things that I was speaking about. Okay, so with this I would like to tell you that these things are something that you can keep in your mind with respect to preparing for this exam. Also, if you're preparing for the RBI Grade B exam and you need some guidance, then let me tell you that EduTap has come up with wonderful courses for you in this regard, and you can be part of these courses by going over our website edutap.in. You can click on the courses section, go to RBI Grade B courses, and here you will see all of these wonderful courses. We have the live crash course which is already running. This live crash course has live classes. It is catering to both the phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Okay, also there is wonderful material that you can utilize for practice, like you have solved previous year questions to get an idea with respect to which kind of question has been asked from which particular topic of all of these subjects. Also you have chapter wise quizzes, full length tests, all of these things. We have also provided the gold course wherein you can go for a comprehensive preparation, silver course for your preparation with respect to phase 2 and interview. You can also go for the test series. Okay, So with that, I would like to tell you that I hope this video helps you in making an informed decision. Wishing you all the best. If you have any other query, you can definitely let us know on our number or drop a mail at hello@edutap.co.in. Thank you. All the best.